Deco, and he's managed to get free, and he's straight offside. Great ball if he can get there. He's had a shot! He's got a goal! And he is just ripping it up!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
De Jong. Guardiola. And it's Stoichkov. Oh, such a clever touch. Has a go! Oh, it's come loose. That's a good foot in there. He's gone for goal! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's free, he has got space. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. Guaita will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
De Jong. Deco.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Stoichkov! And yes, it's there! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
As if three weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look...
Tries a shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Oh, super ball! Chance! Now, oh, he's been caught on it here! Deco. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Guardiola. Steaming on goalwards. Stoichkov! Stoichkov! Barcelona with the corner, they're first. In for a header! And that's wide. Belletti does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. De Jong. Is there any support? De Jong! Oscar Mingueza pinches it off him. The ball has bounced loose now. Backward it goes. Looks to the finish. Magnificent! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Marcos Alonso. And he's surging through. That'll do under the circumstances. Foot in. Xavi. Shot could be on. Oh, what a climb! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other...
There's the whistle for half-time. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it's certainly paid off so far.
Boss. And the finish! He has done it! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And Stoichkov! Araujo wins the duel this time. Now it's Xavi. Stoichkov. Stoichkov! Goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm.
Oh no, what has happened here? He's one-on-one! It's Xavi! It's there! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limited...
Lewandowski! Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Xavi. And here's Stoichkov. And Stoichkov! Oh no, this does not look good. Lewandowski.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Looking for the runner. Now it's Lewandowski. That's an excellent interception. Barcelona have their second corner now. Becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Stoichkov! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he's had a hit! Chooses to go back. Ter Stegen. Nice bit of trickery. He's having a go! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Not the most accurate pass. Some resolute defending there. Ter Stegen. Ter Stegen, there's the shot! Corner number 3 coming up. Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
It's Neymar! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. So there's going to be another change here.
I just think that's really good management, introducing one of his younger players when the pressure's totally off, just allowing him some valuable, easy on-field experience time.
Picked out brilliantly. A lot of space ahead of him. And the shot! It's a goal! So clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Oh, it's an inspired substitution. He scores! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And yes, it's him again.
To be expected, Peter.
Oh, shooting chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. In with the challenge. Neymar.
6 minutos de descuento.
Neymar! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals. Well, that's really winded the opposition.
Great chance! Real chance! And he hits the net. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining one.
Neymar! They've scored! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
It's a mass exodus now, certain sections of the...
So that's it. It is all over. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So what do you take away from it all, Jim? Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. Shapes to shoot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Some good work on the right flank here. He can run onto that. And he's taking no chances there.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia and 1 goal, the winner in a European final.
Yeah, well, who could forget that? But first and foremost, I see him as someone who always puts in an honest shift. He'll do everything his manager asks him to do and will rarely let you down.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Pau Kubasi spots it and intercepts. And it's Xavi. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well, played right into his path. Kumbula. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Pau Kubasi cuts out the pass. Now it's Stoichkov. Deco going face-to-face with his great rival. Header! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Gonzalez. Oh, the ball's gone astray. And Stoichkov! Goal! Barcelona! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Guardiola. And he cuts out the supply. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Gonzalez. Now it's Lewandowski. Jordi Alba. Xavi. Deco! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Stoichkov really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Guardiola. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, they could be caught out here. Tries a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Barcelona really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Can he latch on to this? Oh, they could break here.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
He's looking to set free a runner. Clear, there's the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Jordi Alba. Guardiola. Jordi Alba. Chance here to counter. Changes him with that pass. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And it's Xavi. Chance for the header! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Barcelona glad to have a one-goal lead at this point, but you have to say things could have been very different.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. Barcelona head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Deco showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, perfectly measured that. Just the goalkeeper. Now the finish! And he's found the net! They have come roaring back!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
It's pulsating, it's absorbing, and it's hugely entertaining. Every single player is giving everything.
And he was quick to react. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
The most accurate pass. Kumbula. Deco. And Deco! And he can clear it away. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, what about it? Barcelona are hurt by just about the final punch. He's picked his way through. Gonzalez.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Now Gonzalez. Can he get onto this? Nice interception, well timed. De Jong, who's set up one goal so far, and they can counter here. De Jong, and here's Lewandowski.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there.
De Jong!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Xavi.
That's going in strongly.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Kumbula. Into the last quarter of an hour. In with the challenge.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Neymar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That'll be a throw. Gets his pass away, and that's been drilled in. Gonzalez. And that's gone loose. Succumbs to the pressure. He's in, surely! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, what has happened here? This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Gonzalez. That has not gone well. Stoichkov. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
He has found the way through. Look at the space here.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Barcelona making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Saviola.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And he's intervened well there. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, this is a great... Can he put it away? Denied by an instinctive save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And it's been taken short. It's a sweet ball, that. Oh, that was vital. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. Into extra time we go. Kumbula. Nicked it back promptly. He's shifting through the gears here. Guardiola. De Jong. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly... Oh, what a mistake! It's Neymar! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Barcelona go into the lead. Taken off it pretty forcefully. And it's Guardiola. That's going to go a long way. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And here's Neymar. He gets big. It's in. 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Jordi Alba, Stoichkov. There's the shot! And that's it for the first half of extra time. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? The hostilities have already resumed. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Spread neatly. He's found a way through. Kubasi proves too strong. How Kubasi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Stoichkov looking to run onto it. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Out for a throw. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kubasi. Now Neymar. Saviola. Kumbula. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Brilliantly cut out. Jordi Alba. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. He can run onto that.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Gonzalez. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. They needed to win, and they have won. Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And it's Hullet. Oh, and he's through the middle. Just can he put it away? It's there!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home is brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
Totti and Ambrosini. Thuram. Costa Curta. It's Seedorf. And here's Van Basten. And he's been shifted off it. Well, that pass isn't the best. Hullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Hullet. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Played out to the left flank. Quarter of an hour played. And here's Van Basten. It's Van Basten! And that has fair fizzed.
Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
Cherubini. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
In with a header!
And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Cherubini. Ambrosini. And it's Totti. And here's Van Basten. Del Piero. And the finish! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Milan really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. Cafu. Quick look, then placed. Big header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Cherubini. Cafu. An instinctive delivery. Another chance from a corner. Milan have their second corner now. That's a decent clearance. It's just beyond his reach. And now they can spring out of defence. "15 minutes till half-time." And that's put paid to a promising move. Totti. They want to be quick to recover this. He gets big! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
That looks a cracking ball. Gets into some space, engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nice bit of trickery. Del Piero, and the shot! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Cherubini, passing is crisp and sharp. Thuram. Seedorf. Cafu. Seedorf. Totti. He's got the shot away! Split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Thuram. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Milan in control at half-time, 2-0. And we are already promptly back underway. And it's Van Basten. Gullit. He's in a great position. Del Piero! And he's really put himself on the line here. Milan have their third corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Real chance! It's fallen kindly here. They are rampant. And surely that settles it. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That's It's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Cherubini. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Thuram.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Van Basten being hunted in packs.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Pull it. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. It's a promising position. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And that is as far as they're going to go. Lovely feet. Now it's Del Piero. Aimed in towards... Gets his head to it!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ambrosini. That's Rijkaard. And here's Van Basten. Cherubini. Oh, good spread. Corner. They've played it short. And he's picked it up out wide. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Seedorf. Costa-Curta. Oh, he's been caught napping! Totti. But it's Thuram.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Now Costa-Curta. Totti. Half an hour gone in the second half. And it's Hullet. And he was quick to react.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended. Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Hullet carries the ball down the right. Only partially clear. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Hullet. Hullet going full steam down the flank. Totti! It is a very, very good save.
Cambio di giocatori.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Cherubini. The message is clear, none shall pass. A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Gets a good foot in there. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. That is great defending, so alert.
Now there's a great block, if ever there was one.
This could be their final throw of the dice. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Four added minutes on the board. That's that, the end. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both
everybody,
sides
and
look to
welcome
clear
to
the first
today's
hurdle.
match.
Supporters here in terrific
against
numbers.
England.
So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, there's a terrific edgy atmosphere here. The crowd trying to lift England's spirits. Fans waving flags, everybody feeling truly positive about the day. And already we're underway here. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Tony. And he cuts out the supply. White has been caught there, it's a foul.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Decent hit! Goal, England! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's had a hit! Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Kyle Walker. Byrne. Gibbs-White. Oh, smashing header! No, not the best of headers.
England just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Stones. Now it's Tony. He's going for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
That'll be a throw-in.
England are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, terrible pass. Tony is flagged offside. Gibbs-White. No way through. And back to the keeper they go. White. Alexander-Arnold is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Scholes. Alexander-Arnold. Scholes. For Rice. Shaw. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Scholes. Now it's Lampard.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Gibbs-White has found the net here, of course. He's looking wide. Now it's Tony. Alexander-Arnold. Played for Lampard. And they can counter here. Alexander-Arnold.
Oh, great feat, that.
Now it's Lampard. And he's managed to get free. That's a sharp pass. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Rice. Scholes.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. And he was alert to it.
England truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And they win it back again. Bellingham. And it's Shaw. Saka. And he's picked out the run. Alexander-Arnold pinches it off him. And here's Saka. Bellingham. Lampard. Oh, they could break here. And it's Scholes. Alexander-Arnold. It's Lampard. Rice. And Scholes. Alexander-Arnold is in a really good position out wide. For Rice.
There will be 1 minute.
It's a good spell of possession, this. It's Kane! We are into overtime. There's the whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer up.
Palmer! That's fallen kindly here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
And here's Kane. Well seen, saw that coming. Now it's Saka. Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Rice. That's a good ball out wide. Scholes, a true great in every sense of the word. England are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Kane might just make this. Adams. Byrne. And he's intervened well there.
This match was 96,026.
Rice. And it's Shaw. He could be in here. Shot could be on. Palmer! Dispatched clinically. England are back in business. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Substitution for England. Number 27.
We have got changes here
Number
from
10.
both sides, in fact.
Suka-suka.
And that has added a
on the
whole
field,
new complexion to the game.
19.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two
Number
very good
21.
sides and with such great individuals.
And
Substitution in
Vardy!
progress.
There was plenty of power on that. England with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Wilshere. Terrific header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Well, what about it? What an enthralling contest. What a wonderful contest. Walker spots it and intercepts. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Vardy. England can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Well, the runner's been... Oh no, this great hit! Goal, England! And they've got their lead back. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
England take the big chance! Oh, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. England faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Bellingham. Rice. Palmer. Played for Lampard. It's Bellingham. Lampard.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Chance! Wilshere. And that interception was most necessary.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Oh, well played, well played. Gibbs-White.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Spread neatly. Vardy. And the ball is out of play. Now it's Vardy. Throw in. Shaw. Bellingham. And it's Lampard. And it's Lampard.
Palmer really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
There will be 5
Yeah, we get to
minutes
see
added
this
time.
more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Wilshere. Stones cuts out the pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Big header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it.
Taking place.
It was drilled.
Time for a change in personnel. And he's had it nicked away. He's going all the way! Brilliantly cut out. That's that, the end. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end, virtually unavoidable.
And a quick reminder today, everybody.
So, Jim, how do you
to make
reflect
sure
on
to
what
put
we've
any
seen?
litter in the
Well,
bins
Peter, I
provided.
really couldn't
Thank you
see
for your
what this team
cooperation.
was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the... Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Merino, that's a good ball out wide. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his beautiful, beautiful passing.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And here's Yamal, real chance here, fires it in low. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Bellingham. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
Pass somewhat off target. Iniesta. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Colwill is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
So who's he going to be aiming for here? Alexander-Arnold is looking to influence the game from out wide. Alexander-Arnold. Here's Scholes. Tomori. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Quality ball for Rice. And that's a superb pass. Colwill. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Merino. Ansu Fati. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's shifting through the gears here. Lampard. And a header! Rodri. Pedri. Well, that is one way to stop him. Colwill does really well to win the ball there. Palmer. Lampard. Chance! Llorente. Yamal. Spread neatly. Ansu Fati. Pedri. Iniesta. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Palmer. Lampard. He has found the way through. Climbs up big! No, not the best of headers.
England certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Rodri. And it's Lampard. Palmer. Now it's Lampard. Now it's Iniesta. Iniesta. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Colwill. Bellingham. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And it's half-time here. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
England have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Palmer. That has not gone well. Pedri. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Ansu Fati. Just decent hit! And he's done it!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Oh no, what has happened here? Alexander-Arnold. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Great position here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
No way through. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Pedri, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Interesting ball. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Iniesta.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Now it's Ansu Fati. Scholes, the man we've all come to watch. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Pedri, foot in. And it's Kane. Palmer. Pass is just off target. Pedri proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
He can run onto that. He could be in here.
England really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That'll be a throw. Scholes. Now it's Kane. For Rice. Lampard. And the ball's a good one here. Kane! We've got a goal! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, with the momentum that goal gives them now, they may well push for a winner before the 90 minutes is up. Players don't like extra time, believe me.
Who saw this coming? England have dragged it back at the last. Kane. Pedri. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Good looking ball. Stones cuts out the pass. Pau Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Llorente. So just one extra minute for stoppages. Shapes to shoot! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! That's that, the end. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the... And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. And he's had a hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Tomori is there, and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Might be dangerous. He's had a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. England really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Giroud. No, that's been intercepted. Ribery with the foul. Scholes. Rice. Looking for the run. And he's straight offside. Tomori spots it and intercepts. Palmer, Bellingham, Lampard, Saliba can get it clear. And he's gone looking for safety. Rice.
England are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Mbappe. Camavinga. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Hernandez, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Scholes, the man we've all come to watch. Now it's Giroud. And it's Ribéry. Great ball if he can get there. Nice ball, and the finish! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Bellingham. Palmer. And Alexander-Arnold. Couldn't squeeze it through. Tchouaméni. Hernandez. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Now it's Ribéry. Terrific header! Oh, that's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
And it's Kane. Out to the left it goes. It's gone out for a throw-in. Looks to the other side. Mbappe. Tchouaméni. It's Camavinga. England are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Camavinga. Kane. Now it's Camavinga. Over to the left. Camavinga. Hernandez. Oh, good read.
Hernandez really has to be more aware. He has to have a look to see who's there, and I don't need to add anything else.
Tomori. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Shaw. Olise with a definite fell there. Scholes. It's Bellingham.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Scholes goes steaming forward. Bellingham. Oh, well played, well played. And we hit half-time.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
There's the start of the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another.
Can he put it away? Oh, it's there! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
England get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
And it's Ribéry. Mbappe! Lovely feet. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. This might spell danger. Scholes. Now it's Lampard. Ribéry. Now it's Giroud. Ribéry.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, sweet feet. Gets his pass away. And it's pulled back. Tries to get it clear. And it's lofted through here. Good read, needed to be. Palmer. England do have a chance to counter here. Just about up to the hour now. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. Camavinga! And again! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
France will 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Thuram. He's beaten the last man. Thuram had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Mbappe. And it's Ribéry. Olise. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's Ribéry. Passing nice and neat. Thuram. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Ribéry. Mbappe. Now it's Ribéry. Great chance! A chorus of approval here. It's really good play. France have their third corner. And the header! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So now the difference is 3.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Palmer, Kane, it's Kane! Camavinga, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, super! Lampard! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 17.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Le numéro 10. Le
Hernandez.
numéro 25. Changement.
Hernandez picks it up out wide. He's got away. And the pass is intercepted. Tries a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Ward-Prowse. England looking to pass their way through. Thuram. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Rice did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rabiot. Oh, it's Dembele. He's played it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Outstanding save to keep that out. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Rabiot. Ribéry. And here's Thuram. Foot in. He's found a way past. Oh, that's neat. Hernandez. Ward-Prowse. And that's it. So that is it, the end of the road. Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Turns back here, probably. Could be danger here. Just the keeper to beat. He's going for goal. It's in! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
England are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That looks a good ball through. And he's managed to get free. He's got the shot away! That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. That is good strength. Alexander-Arnold did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's Kane. Rice. Quality ball. That is good alertness. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Oh, that's nice.
England are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And England have a chance to counter. Palmer. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Colwill. Rice. And it's Scholes. And here's Lampard. Alexander-Arnold. And a header! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, super ball! Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, well played, well played. Colwill. And they can counter here. Bellingham. Can he get it through? Now it's Kane. And the finish! Tries to get it clear. Lampard. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Nice ball, and he's in here. Can he put it away? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well timed, excellent interception. Yeah, that pass isn't the best. Tomori. Oh, good-looking ball. Has a go! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cleared away. India have the chance to go the other way. Colwell. Scholes, a man we've all come to watch. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Corner number 2 then.
There will be 1 minute
He's
added
got
time.
full. It's there! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And the first 45 minutes are up. England come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
England leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Palmer. England do have a chance to counter here. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Lampard. Oh, important interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Scholes.
The attendance for this match was
Palmer.
71,898.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
It'll be a throw-in. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. India looking to pass their way through.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And here's Kane, Bellingham. Rice. Palmer. Shot could be on.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Oh, that was vital. That has been slung wide. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Tomori.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking tidy in possession here. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 11.
He's having a
On
go.
the field. Number 18. Number 9. Number 26.
So will they make it count again? That has been knocked clear. Scores! And another try! Sticks it away! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
England go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Just 5 minutes left. Now it's Lampard. Lampard. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That has ended up in no man's land. Palmer. Now it's Lampard. Kane. And here's Ward-Prowse. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Ah, such a clever touch. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. England can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved.
On our shuttle bus service.
How do you look back on the game? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And it's Salah. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Aim forwards. The less said about that pass, the better. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Jones. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Nicely intercepted. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference? And the shot!
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Garnacho. He's picked his way through, engages and forces him off the ball. Fabinho. Garnacho. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Konate with the clearance. Fabinho. Now it's Inzaghi. He's going for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Filippo Inzaghi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Liverpool are enjoying a lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He could be in here. Havertz deals with that comfortably. Garnacho. Jones. A temporary retreat here. Robertson could try cutting inside here. Konate kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Nicely aimed pass. Kane.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that's fabulous. Chance for the header! That's a half-decent try. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing...
There's the hit! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Liverpool are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Inzaghi. Fabinho. And he's in on goal. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, super find. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Good read, needed to be. Jones. Liverpool looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Garnacho. Bruno Fernandes. Defending was strong and firm. Jones. He can run onto that. Plenty to aim at here. He's Mohamed Salah!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Jones. Valverde is there, and he can get that clear. It's a good spell of possession, this. Shot a goal! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
There will be 1 minute
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Jones. Szoboszlai. Oh, good read. Interesting ball. And it's half-time here. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Liverpool ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And the game has already resumed here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, shooting chance! Valverde! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Alexander-Arnold. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Valverde. Filippo Inzaghi. Header! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
No, that's been intercepted.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Alexander-Arnold. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Havertz. Brilliantly cut out. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Bruno Fernandes.
The attendance for this match
Now it's
was
Inzaghi.
29,840.
Konate. Alexander-Arnold. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Garnacho. And that has put paid to that. Jones. Alexander-Arnold. Liverpool finding their passes. Bruno Fernandes. Havertz. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Alexander-Arnold. Szoboszlai. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bruno Fernandes. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Jones. Coming on to replace him is
Liverpool
number
perhaps
19,
contemplating their next change
Elliott.
here. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Fabinho. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah has found the net here, of course. Szoboszlai. Nunez. Hits one! They want to be quick to recover this. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Liverpool with the corner. They're first. Shapes to shoot! And he's there to clear it. Up he goes! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Bruno Fernandes. Kane. Great defending, strong and determined. McAllister. Fabinho. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Alexander-Arnold. Elliott. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Valverde. Bruno Fernandes. Garnacho. Great hit! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
Now it's Szoboszlai. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Looking for the run. Garnacho. Elliott. Alexander-Arnold. He's in plenty of space here. And it's Fabinho. McAllister.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And
There will be
Konate.
1 minute added time.
And he's cut it out. Bruno Fernandes. And we're done. Liverpool are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here. He's found a way through. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Darwin.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Oh, well played, well played. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, and he's through the middle. And he's cut it out.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Bruno Fernandes is the modern-day Portuguese maestro, and I really like him for his character as well, something that's not picked up on very much. I see him as a player who always goes about his business.
Hits one! Nunez gets flagged offside. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Valverde. Havertz. For Valverde. First quarter of an hour gone. Spread neatly. Garnacho. Big chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Jones gets it away. Alexander-Arnold tries making a foray down the right. Deftly away. Liverpool yet to have an attempt on goal. Mohamed Salah. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nunez finds himself offside. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball.
Jones! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Jones really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He's in plenty of space here. And it's Inzaghi. He's shifting through the gears here. And the pass is intercepted. Real chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Darwin, and that could set him on his way. Mohamed Salah, and he's there to get it away. He's got tall. And now they can spring out of defence.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Fabinho. Szoboszlai. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah! Valverde gets it clear. Valverde. And here's the chance to counter. Garnacho. He's picked his way through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mohamed Salah. Finish! Goal! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
After 38 minutes is number 11, Mohamed Salah.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, it's come loose. He's looking to set free a runner. Now the finish! Suka-suka. And the counter is on. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Looking for options for movement. And he's intervened well there. Liverpool leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0.
2 added minutes
Jones,
has been indicated.
and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Robertson. Suka-suka. McAllister. And we've reached half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Liverpool come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Jones. McAllister. Too much on that, it's gone out. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Rashford. Jones. Jones going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Mohamed Salah really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Brilliantly cut out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, the ball's gone astray. Now it's Szoboszlai. McAllister. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
The attendance
Robertson.
for this match was
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
28,997.
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The message is clear, none shall pass. Think through. Alexander-Arnold. For Valverde. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Kane. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Alexander-Arnold. Jones. The fullback is in acres of space here. Ah, he's given it. Can he put it away?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's gone loose. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Inzaghi. Threads one in. Now it's Inzaghi. He's beaten the last man.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Soboslai. Coming on the field is number 19, Elliott.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Robertson gets into some space. Terrific header! And that would have won it.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Number 10,
Liverpool
Darwin
making
Núñez.
consecutive changes here.
Coming on to
Fernando
replace him
Torres
is
coming on here.
number 7,
A change that was
Fernando
broadly
Torres.
anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Liverpool have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Ball driven towards the far post.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, he's found support out wide. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Elliott powering forward here. Well, that has not gone well. 1-0 as we head towards the end. That looks a good ball through. Danger averted for now. McAllister. Alexander-Arnold. It's Salah! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Vicario herring after the ball here.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Decent progress down the left. Oh, that's fabulous. Fernando Torres. Oh, super. There's the shot! They've done it! And with that goal comes comfort. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Liverpool could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Let's make sure that's not getting through. And there goes the final whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Climbs up big! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Rashford. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Harvey Elliott is a player who's stood out for me in recent times. He struck me as a very intelligent player in the way he's able to vary his game. And a lot of people, I think, expect him to just take up a wide position, which was his role in the early part of his career, but he's developing strongly now in terms of moving into a midfield position. So I wonder which direction his game is going to go in. Are we going to get a winger, or are we going to get a midfield passer? And he loves to come in.
Oh, terrible pass. Can he latch on to this? It's Rashford! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rashford clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's Salah. And here's Nunez. Bruno Fernandes. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Now it's Szoboszlai, and he's on his way! And the shot! He can get that clear. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Havertz picks it up out wide. Well read, and the danger is averted. Nicely aimed pass. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Darwin. Oh, what a ball! Mohamed Salah! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Bruno Fernandes. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And they've got a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Konate. McAllister. Alexander-Arnold is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Salah. Liverpool finding their... Elliott! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Darwin. That's going to go a long way. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Havertz. Garnacho. And here's Havertz. Valverde. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that's been won straight back. Dunk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it... He's had a shot! Goal!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played out towards the right wing. They want to be quick. Mohamed Salah! Oh, he's been caught on it here. McAllister. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Garnacho. Oh, no joy this time.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Elliott. Mohamed Salah. Now Elliott. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mohamed Salah was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bruno Fernandes. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Konate. Elliott. Oh, good spread. Fabinho. Darwin. Nunez. Turns and goes back. That's a sharp pass. Robertson. And here's Nunez. And that's a superb pass. And the shot! Liverpool with the corner, they're first. Alexander-Arnold. McAllister.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
And it's Kane. Great defending, strong and determined. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Mohamed Salah unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
The attendance for this match was 29,500.
Hit into the middle. Keeper has taken decisive action. Fabinho. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, well played. He got back really well. Bruno Fernandes. Fabinho. Elliott. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, what a climb!
Substitution on the field, number 19, Elliott. Coming on the field is
Bruno Fernandes.
number 17, Jones.
Liverpool perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Alexander-Arnold. Jones. Mohamed Salah. He's onside. Konate promptly onto that, and that is that. He's found a way through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Dunk. Valverde. Kane. He can run onto that.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? This is actually quite a courageous move, and
Has a go! In he goes again!
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Darwin Núñez. Coming on to replace him.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Number 7, Fernando
Played back in. Alexander-Arnold. He rises! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
that definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
No, that's been intercepted. Liverpool are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so.
It's a good show of persistence, this. If they manage an equaliser, it'll be a great show.
Deep cross, a mighty effort! Goal! They have stolen level at the last! Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Valverde.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Dunk calmly anticipates.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Oh, smashing header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out. All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
Garnacho getting this one clear.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Terrific header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Fernando Torres.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square.
And it
Fernando
ended on a
Torres
even
picking up the
today.
Man of the Match
A big round
award.
of applause to-